You won't find this situation in Canada. So I'm driving along and up the mountains in the Philippines. Wasn't planning on stopping. Just driving up the mountains, and something caught my eye. And it was a flower, but it was more like a tree flower. Like, it was huge. It was just gorgeous. And it was growing along this old fence beside a quiet little house. And it was so beautiful, actually. As I passed it, I literally had to stop, turn around, and go back. But what happened next, I didn't see coming. And this just isn't about a flower. It's about an act of kindness that really actually humbles you. So I'm pulling up to the house. I'm a little bit shy, a little bit, I wouldn't say cautious, but I didn't want to really disturb them. Like, who am I just pulling up to the house or whatever, right? They're doing the construction work and both working away. And I say, hey, sorry guys, sorry to bother you and stuff. I just kind of was curious about the name of that flower because I've never seen it before. And it's like gorgeous. It's stunning, really, right? And then they both kind of look at each other and laugh a little bit. And no, they don't. And so anyway, I thought, okay, whatever. I just don't want to take off and do a little bit of chit chat. And I thought, no, because I've just never seen this. Like, I do a lot of driving around the mountains. I go randomly all over the place. And this is the first time I've seen something like that, right? So I was pretty curious, right? Then the father disappears around the back of the house. And when he comes back, this really completely changes the moment. Because what I see him doing, he's coming around back and he's got a shovel in his hand. And I know what he's going to be doing. And I'm still kind of casually chatting with the son. And I realize he's going to dig up the flowers. And I'm thinking to myself, well, this is his actual fence line. And I felt a little bit, I'll be honest, I felt a little bit like, this is great, but I'm kind of uncomfortable, a little bit like shy, I guess. He starts digging up his own fence line just because I said it was beautiful. So, of course I was really surprised. I was, like I said, a little bit embarrassed. I did try to stop him and say, no, it's okay, it's not necessary. I just, I really wanted to find out the name because I could have went to try to find it at a local shop or something like that. But he smiled calmly and said, it's no big deal, And he actually starts to gather a few brushes. Like I said, it's a fence line, okay? And he's shaking off the dirt, he's digging in, he's actually quite aggressively getting in there and stuff. And so I'm thinking to myself, I want to pay him. This is kind of a natural thing, right? And I'm reaching for my money and he refuses. This is where it left me in a little bit of an awkward situation, just because awkward in the sense is I thought the responsible, proper thing would be to actually pay him, but at the same time, I didn't want to embarrass him or make him feel uncomfortable, right? So that's the struggle I'm fighting with. He didn't want the money. He didn't even hesitate. He just gave. And that's because that's who he is. And that in itself is so beautiful, and that stuck with me. And that's something I kind of wanted to share because, like I said, you're not going to find that in Canada. That's what you're going to find in the Philippines. That's what you're going to find humbling. That's what you're going to find surprising. And it's not about the flowers. It's about something much, much deeper than that, and it's overwhelming. And I can't stress this enough. It's love. It's simple love, compassion, sharing, understanding. And that is a power and an energy vibe that I can't explain until you actually feel it. That day reminded me of generosity that doesn't come from what you have, it comes from the heart. And some people's heart are just bigger than fences, and this is my journey, and this is why I've chosen to keep coming back. It's something that is priceless, and I want to share those moments with you. And if you find this at all interesting, or I really would appreciate it if you share this, somebody that you think might want to hear this story. Leave a comment, and by all means, please engage, follow along, and I appreciate your time. Thanks again.